Hello people of Earth and welcome to QuicksaveTV. This is your host Mike Pushkin and this is going to be QuickSave Daily number 7. And if you are surprised, why is there no Skyrim in the background? I am going to answer this question easily. That is because my face is bigger now and you can see me full screen. No, that's not the reason. The reason is because I would like to conclude for now QuickSave Daily as such. Because of several reasons. And these reasons I'm going to talk to you about right now. Now, first of all, I would like to tell you a big thanks for watching my videos, for regularly coming back for my channel for more content, for watching my videos regularly, for commenting and liking them, for asking your interesting questions and participating in discussions. I really value that. I value your support. It is invaluable for me. I treasure it. I love it. And it's oftentimes when I don't have a best mood of all times, let me adjust the stupid camera, or me stupid for not adjusting it properly. I value your support and I'm just really grateful for it. Just recently I started a survey and 40 of you have already filled it out, and according to the survey briefly, there is majority of the people are content with anything I will going to be doing in the future with any content. The second place is any RPG and the third place is focus on Skyrim. Now QuickSave Daily was my attempt to put Skyrim on a daily basis. And part of the reason why I'm doing this right now particularly is because I just don't see it working out right now. I don't see that it's not going where I would like it to go. Because essentially I wanted to make a daily in such fashion. I wanted it to be 10-15 minutes and it just, and just give you all the necessary information. But it's not a daily, it's not live. It wouldn't be live and it's impossible to make a good content in 10-15 minutes without pausing and rescheduling and trying to re-say the things, the parts. Because as such, my English is not perfect and I do make mistakes, and most of the times I assume they are understandable, right? Or I just try to correct myself. But sometimes it's just to compress the content, like for instance, the latest tutorials for Modern Warfare 3, how to get 3 stars in specific missions, they are rehearsed. I just cut pieces, I replace pieces. That's just how I do that. And it just boils down to very short videos and very, very tightly compressed videos, very nice. With daily, it's not like this. Sometimes it's just, I feel that you come and it's 30 minutes of bloody rambling and it's for nothing. I mean, yes, you do get a lot of information, but how many of you will be willing to sit there and listen for me for 30 minutes to talk about various things, which I could have compressed to 5 or under even 10 minutes. So that's just what it is. I don't see it working out right now. I like the idea, but again, it's not even about Skyrim itself. It's not even about daily itself. It's more of a problem with Skyrim. I'm not trying to put a blame or anything. Skyrim is an awesome game, don't misunderstand me. But the thing is that Skyrim as such is not a competitive multiplayer game. And what murders the purpose. Although you find a lot of tips and tricks and dailies and my other tutorials. Dailies are not only not as popular as tutorials because they're not tightly compressed bunches of information. Daily is more of a huge chunk of stuff, more like a podcast which you can listen. But the quality suffers because of that. I can make it daily, that's not a problem. But the problem is that then I'm not satisfied with content. And when I'm not satisfied with content, I don't like it. I don't like to watch it afterwards. I often watch my new videos when I try to make new ideas. And I'm trying to imagine how would another person who's watching it feel in my position. And me, myself, I have to say, I don't watch videos over 5 minutes. Rarely do I do that. There's some exceptions just because the content is great. Majority of the times I don't even watch videos over 5 minutes just because it's bloody boring. It's a waste of time. It's just what it is. I don't think many of you come to YouTube to spend hours and hours and hours of your life. I feel that it would be better and beneficial if the content would be tightly compressed in smaller sizes of video. And even then, when I make a daily, it's so hard to do something else at the same day. I feel like I'm focused on it, and because of that I had to delay constantly my hair. I should have made them. Mike, it's such a torture to live with curly hair every time you... Yesterday they were fine, you see. Yesterday they were fine. Today they're like... It's like a nuclear war on my head. Now, what was I saying? It's not... Yeah, and I watch these videos, check them, and the quality, I just feel the quality suffers, and I just don't like it. I'm not satisfied with that. And because of that Death Knight, I delayed it a lot. I kept testing it. I'm more than ready to make the video, but I'm not ready with the introduction yet. And I would like to give it, as I said in the previous, in the second part of the playthrough of Legend of Grimrock, I was talking about it. So enough about it. Fine. 5 minutes devoted to it. Enough. So for now, I'm cutting down QuickSave Daily, just for this reason. I hope you enjoyed this series. I might come back to it later on, but I don't see a reason, because the Skyrim is a single-player game. It's not competitive. It's not so important, and it's not, the daily is not the best way to present it. Because even today, I have new comments and questions on my older videos, in which I would give commentaries and suggestions on skills, on specific perks, on specific things, and you know, people watch them, although they're really old. And that is because it's specific designated tutorial. That's what it is. If you disagree with me, just let me know in comments. There's no way for me to know, and the surveys are kind of cool, but it's at the same stupid. I mean, you have to go to the survey, you have to fill it out, and just leave a comment. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. I will be glad to make some more tutorials about Skyrim until I essentially run out of things to talk about, because Skyrim is what it is. Skyrim is unique experience for everybody. It's not a competitive multiplayer game which you would like to have. How to put it better? I don't even know what to say. I mean, with StarCraft 2, daily concept works great. With Dota 2, it would work great. But with Skyrim, it just doesn't seem to work out how I wanted it to be. And I don't know. It doesn't feel good. I mean, after I'm listening this, I just feel that how do people even listen to it? How do they like it? It's just so much ramble about nothing. And even though most of you value this information, I understand, yeah, it's great information, great, I have a lot of experience in Skyrim, blah, 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 which I'm glad to teach you. I'm really happy if you can learn something from me. But it's just not tightly compressed, and I would like to compress it further. And if I can do that, I will do that. I will try to make tutorials how I was doing them in the past. This QuickSave Daily doesn't really work out too well, but I will keep the idea. Maybe I will come up with something interesting, or just make it shorter and make it like a video log or something. I don't even know. I'm trying to throw it out there, thinking about all these things. Another thing, now that we have some time to talk about it, I wanted to talk about what I started doing 1.5 months ago. I started advertising on my channel, and it's just difficult. It's difficult to get legit allowances from specific companies. I did get allowances from small companies, from Almost Human Games, from Bit Composer, from WRF Studios, but the big companies such as EA, such as Blizzard, Activision, they seem to be out of my reach, and I'll keep doing it. I'll keep bombarding them with messages. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't want to be forced to join a bigger community of gamers just because they don't want to cooperate with me. I want to grow myself. I don't see myself being a machinima director or IGN director or whatever of these things. I just don't. Not that I dislike them necessarily. Some things I dislike, but I see them as the promotional things for specific people. But I would like to see how can I do it myself. You know, I just don't like the idea that I have to depend on someone, or you know, it's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel about these things. And then again, I see some people, gigantic YouTubers, which have a lot of content from games, playthrough, let's plays, comical, serious, and etc., etc., etc. And they get essentially paid for it by advertising things on their channel next to the video and whatever. You understand what I'm talking about. You also advertise with thousands of advertisements every day. That's not the point. The point is that how do they stay legit? I just don't understand it. How do they not get banned and etc. And some other people, small people usually, they get their accounts terminated and etc., etc. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand how it works. I'm studying the copyright and fair use as much as I can. I'm reading about these things, trying to call these companies and find out what do they feel on the topic. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, I do understand how they would make exception about it, but I don't see how let's plays with commentary hurt selling ability of a game in any way. It's just how I feel, because the game, what it is, this is the kind of media which is not. You cannot transmit a game in a playthrough in the same fashion if the person would buy and play it, because it's just not the same. Because, for instance, if you see me playing Skyrim, what does it mean? You don't want to play Skyrim yourself? That is ludicrous. It's ridiculous. I never heard the stupidest statement in my life, like more stupid than that. Because the Skyrim is what it is. You experience it. You don't like the way I play it. You would like to play it yourself. It's not a bloody goddamn movie, right? It's just, it's just what I feel about it. And it's difficult, because although fair use seems to underline some things, I just don't understand how do they look at commentaries. And right now, I officially I can make videos about Jackie Lions back in action and monetize any videos I make. I can make videos about Bloodlust, Vampire, Shadow Hunter. I can monetize any videos about it, and I can make videos about Legend of Grimrock and do anything I want with them, and I will never get into copyright issue with the company because I have an official permission from them. I mean, how much would it hurt EA or Blizzard to give me permission? It's not that I'm gonna murder the game or anything. Even if I would want to criticize Blizzard game, I mean, nobody would listen to me because it would be ridiculous. I mean, they put so much effort to making their games, and it's just they're great, I grew up on these games. My first serious games were Commandos, and right after that it was from Eidos software, I think, Eidos Interactive, and then I had Diablo 1 and then StarCraft 1, and it's just what it is. It's great games. No matter what you say about them, no one's gonna listen to you because these games are great and nobody cares about your opinion because most people love them, and that's what matters. So many people play them. And StarCraft 1 was essentially the first, super hardcore baller, multiplayer experience, multiplayer competitive environment for people to compete in and work and play and create maps. And yes, it's just crazy. It's awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, this is QuickSave Daily number 7, and at this point I will stop it at this point right now, and maybe come back to it later, but I just don't know what to do with it. I see it going nowhere, in my opinion, because it's not compressed. As I said, it's about the compression of information. It's about the time it takes to do that, and it seems that, I spend a lot of time on a daily basis to make them. I spent in the past, but it doesn't work out quite as well as I want it to be. I'm just gonna keep experimenting. That's what it is. I have to adapt. I have to evolve. I have to make better content for you. That's what I want. I want to grow this channel to something bigger. This is my baby, and I want to see it grow and get stronger and bigger. And I want to see my supporters, my audience grow. That's what I want to see because it's exciting, because it's fun, because that's what it is. That's as simple as that. I thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed the video and my commentary, there's no video. There's just me, my fucking face. If you enjoyed my If you enjoyed this video, look, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more content. It helps me a lot, it helps me immensely, helps to get noticed and etc. And click a like button if you liked it. And be sure to tell me in comments what do you feel about all these things I was talking about, and just let me know your opinion. I would like to know it. Thank you so much, come back for more, and have a great day.